All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. We're continuing with The Last Door, where we are trying to figure out something that has to do with primal horror. So, we've done these pieces, but now we need to figure out that only by entertaining the gnashing jaws of primal horror. I've got nothing here. The only thing that I know is I have a cloth. Thank you for the welcome back. The beginning of the phrase, if the birds fall silent. We need to find a way to make the birds silent. Oh wait, I wonder. It says birds plural though, which is what bothers me. Can I pick them up? I think it's clearly in this room somewhere. Light them on fire. I feel like I need more than one cloth then. Beginning of a phrase is written on it. Birds fall silent. This is the one it was originally on. I got nothing, guys. I miss picking something else up? Alright. Maybe I ask Oakwood, or whatever her name is, about the cloth. Is there a bird out here, or something to that effect? Come on, take whatever's in there. What am I missing? Alright, I guess it's time to go back through all of the rooms again. See what random object we didn't pick up that we're supposed to. Because clearly there's a random object we haven't picked up. In the magic cupboard. I feel like we need to get like more sheets. The only thing I can think of. So I guess we go back to the bedroom, perhaps? Unless this is what... Biggest fucking sheets. Everybody in this building is fucking useless. Am I really gonna slam my head against this puzzle for this long? Come on. Legitimately, I do not see anything extra that we haven't already interacted with. If the birds fall silent. Something about primal horrors. Do I need to like look these up and know which one is primal horror? It's the only thing I can think of. This is a timed puzzle. The only thing I can think of is it's like a time puzzle of some kind. Clearly just covering them isn't enough. You need to know which one's making all the noise? I almost feel like I need to make it dark in here, but I don't know how to do that. Shut the door? The birds are quiet now, right? Okay. Those seeking wisdom must first know their own foolishness. Reflect on yourself on the heat of passion, or behold what the cold eye logic sees not, of knowledge sees not. In yourself, you may look upon your map, his imposing gaze, and seek to understand what lies. Thereby, learn the question. Answer. Then you will be ready to climb the tallest heights, and from there look down the deepest roots. Done. Truth our ancestors knew with stone silence come to unknown. Why is it unknown instead of like forget? Only by entering the gnashing jaws of... The fuck does that mean? Birds fall silent. PC load letter? What do you mean? I've seen very little of Office Space. I feel like maybe we need to find a new thing that has to do with primal horror. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go, I figured it out. There was one place I hadn't gone, and it was outside. There's something hidden in the lion's mouth. A lever. I think it's triggered some mechanism inside the manor. There's also a note inside here. Bam. PC load letter, what the fuck does that mean? Basically, yeah. Only by entering the gnashing jaws of horror will you at last know the truth. Let's P the last part of the word. this point, we're gonna go everywhere and see if there's something new opened. It would make sense if it was in this room. May not be. May also be a door that's now open. Okay. Literally only one place that I haven't been, and it's up here. Or I guess it could be outside. We'll know when I look outside, I suppose. Alright, I guess we need to go out there. Wish there's a way to faster travel with this dude. He walks so goddamn... Whoa. Okay, because I went fast traveling, I didn't see it. Alright, well there you go. Looks like Professor Wright's archive. Should bring Kaufman here at once. Oh, I guess I have to. I was gonna say, fuck that, we're just gonna look around. Nope, game's not letting you. Ugh. Experiments, 1885. Let us see. Have a look at this. Be careful, there's a small key inside the folder. 1st of August, 1885. Rolls to the last. After many months of tedious observation, something has finally come from the other side. I have the sounds of footsteps exploring the proximity of the stone archway. This seems to verify my hypothesis. Absolute horror is the key that we seek. Now that they have proven themselves useful, I have installed 2 new devices in the outer tunnels. I dare not go deeper. I've not heard it again, but I know the thing must still be down there. Containment in the underground tunnel has been breached. Gone. I have no choice but to abort the experiment. I can no longer be controlled. There is but one thing left to do. I will seal the tunnel and hope that the abomination remains forever entombed within. What is this supposed to be? It seems that the log the professor kept during his experiments, almost 7 years ago. It is noteworthy that one of the entries has been redacted. But what is written in there? It cannot be true. It must be some kind of hallucination. Sign of Professor Wright's illness, maybe? Perhaps. Though we should not jump to conclusions. We can conclude that the professor had another working place, underground. Perhaps the key opens the basement door. There could be a route through this underground tunnel. Meanwhile, I'll keep looking through the documents. There must be something in more than that folder among this mess. Alright, well, I know where the basement is. He doesn't work here. What? Wait, what? Oh, no, that's right. The basement's in here. Shh. It's completely dark in here. I feel a cold draft coming from the front. Right. Oh, I like this. This is gonna be good. Has to be good. It's auto lighting, which Good. Run out of matches. We're gonna keep walking because we're crazy. It's creeping around. Run out of matches? No, I know, right? We're never gonna be able to light another fire ever again, ever. Ever. I think I hit something, guys. I've fallen through a hole. Where am I? Oh, air is stronger here. A working lantern. Now I can get out of here safely. That's not how that works. Part of the tunnel is blocked by a cave-in. The underground tunnel is not accessible from here. I should go back. Goodness, a ladder. I don't see the ladder you're oh, there it is. It's like a component of some sort of machine. Yeah, pick it up. Maybe we can find out where to use it. We know exactly where to use it. Come on. Aha! You know this one has to be moved. It's a mechanism of some sort. Turn around quick. Never know when someone's behind you. Look at my micro skills. What's this? Furniture's been left here to rot. I'm expecting something horrible behind us every second, right? There wasn't one. Kennecaster's touch mentioned by Professor Wright's log. How can we find the missing part of his research? Must have talked to Kaufman about this. Well, at least it's going to put us there, I guess. I was able to use the key to explore the basement. There was a large hole in the floor. One side of the hole may lead to some sort of tunnel. But it was completely covered by rocks and debris. Could not tell for sure. Covered in debris? It sounds like the possessor has succeeded in blocking the entrance to the underground area. This is unfortunate for us. I've made progress of my own, mind fund. I think this could help us to elucidate the next step of my research. Have a look. Today, a meeting finally took place.
You see, Mr. Wright, our organization is keenly interested in your research. We could reach an agreement to fund this project, but we first need to know the details.
I understand. Our main factor in conducting this test subject is how open he is to suggestion. As you know, only the human mind can open a physical passage to the other side. So a complete absolute darkness will be required for the experience to result. A secluded place, completely isolated. A place that can only bring thoughts of what may be hiding in the dark. I have a perfect location in mind.
But in total darkness and seclusion, how could the results of the experiments studied or confirmed?
That is precisely where our organization can provide help. I've designed a special device that would allow me to listen from a safe distance, but I lack the means to manufacture it myself.
That we could arrange. But there is one thing I'd like to know. How could the experience be triggered? By means of a chemical compound of some kind?
You mean a serum? Not at all. That would be no elegance of whatsoever. Trigger is the mind itself, the emotion known as terror. The primal fear that survives in the depths of our mind from the times humans were made beasts. That which allows us to open a physical passage beyond the veil of rational thought. Primal terror is the key that we will use to open the last door. Could this organization be the Playwright? Maybe, mein friend. If so, we are no closer to the truth than we are closer to the truth than we thought. For this room, I have been able to find some fragments of the information, discarded material. It looks as if the main bulk of documents were moved from this room and hidden elsewhere. Basement tunnel. It seems the most reasonable conclusion. But access to that place is lost, is it not? The entrance was sealed. There may be another access we do not know about. If we could find some use of the device that the professor mentioned in his log, I believe we could have shed some light on this matter. Yeah, I know. I'm glad it put me right here. I mean, I have the piece. It will work now. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but we're gonna do it. Found it! The sound. Do my ears deceive me? Is that a piano melody? I must see Kaufman at once. Not to state the obvious, but it sounds as if someone is still down there, playing the piano of all things. But how is it even remotely possible? I do not know, but this means something important to us. It means there's another entrance to the underground tunnel. We must find it. We have run out of leads. Did you not find anything of use in the archive? And Professor Wright continues to mutter incoherently about childhood memories. You must hypothesize, or you must hypnotize the professor, mein lieber Freund. We'll be running out of options. This may be the only way of the answers we seek. Oh shit, guys. Look at this candle. Fix your eyes upon it. Your body is as light as a feather. Everything around you fades. You're entering a dark, endless void. Okay. Listen to my voice. Where are you now? A great number of trees surrounds me. The sun is setting soon. I can go north and west. North. I stand beside a waterfall. It is not water that falls, but mud and rock from a great height. They fall and fall into a bottomless abyss. Behind the waterfall to the east lies a tunnel. To the west I see the edge of the forest. Go east. I'm in a dark tunnel. Oscar is here as well. He is upset. He yells at me. He begs me to stop. The tunnel divides into many passages. And go north, south, and west. North, I guess. I'm in a large open space with a piano. Something stands next to the piano. I can't see it clearly. Its face. The tunnel stretches into the dark. It's a very small room. In the cellar, or in the center, lies a deep pit. The ladder goes down. It is so dark. Down there it lies. It awaits. I will not continue. I must go back. No letter. I cannot. I hear it was with me. Its breath. Dear God, I must flee. You must continue. It waits for me. It waits down there. I have gone down the ladder. I cannot see. It is pitch dark. I feel its breath. It is here. It is with me. Enough. We went too far, mein friend. You're right. I did not think he would react this way. You did well by stopping the trance, Kaufman. I think it would be best if we leave for today. Let us return to the inn. Reflect tonight on what we have witnessed here. Tomorrow, let us discuss our next steps of our investigation. January 21st, 1893. Come in. Kaufman, are you alright? Worry not, Wakefield. I am just feeling a bit feeble. It must be all the cold and humidity. Nothing serious. I would like to know your opinion on what we heard during yesterday's session. Do you remember anything that could help us in our search? The underground tunnel, obviously. I believe that the underground tunnel has left a deep impression on Professor Wright's subconscious. I agree. The horror he experienced at the end of the session was far too intense to derive solely from his imagination. It speaks of some trauma. Throughout the trance, he saw an unknown figure with no visible face, the floating body in the water, the person near the rocks, the one besides the piano. Yes, indeed, but I am afraid it is too soon to unveil the true meaning of those images. Professor Wright mentioned a man that shouted at him near the entrance to the tunnel, begging him not to continue. I don't remember his name. Very good, it was Oscar. We should attempt to find him. We may know something about the Professor Wright's fears. We cannot find him, and I'm sure you have shed some light upon this mystery. Why don't you go to the village and try to find something about Oscar? My apologies, but I must stay and recover my strength. Wakeport Inn and the town square. We'll go to the town square and find us the man we seek. His name is Oscar. It's Oscar! Alright, anyways, enough of that. Well, that guy doesn't like us. Window is closed shut. What a dick. New destination, exactly. Snow all covers his window. Evidently no one has been here to clear it in a very long time. It's too frosted over to see inside. An old rotting boat rests on the shore. The name Providence is written on the side. Okay. What's this? An old rusty bronze bell, typical of a seafaring vessel. It's engraved with the name Augustine. Someone may be able to tell me more about it. The old ship is completely wrecked. Oh man, I'm getting tired. The door of the church is of Wicketport. It's closed. Well, I mean, that was obvious. Can I click that? Well, that person doesn't like us. What is this room? Fisherman's Lodge. Yeah. Basically a pub. Old poster of a local traditional sport. The lady is dressed rather elegantly for someone who would come to drink at a place like this. Fishermen have just given me a suspicious look. We'll talk to this guy first. Good morning. Let me drink in peace. Are you a ship captain? Why? What is it to you? Do I look like a sea captain? Well, because of your hands, calloused by years of knotting rope and reeling in line. Any fisherman has hands like these. Well, it's because of your coarse skin, weathered by years of salt and wind. You haven't met many folk in Wickport yet. This is common enough around these parts. Because of your 3 earrings you're wearing. You have doubled the 3 capes, is that right? Indeed I have. Good hope. Louis and Horn. Therefore I hold the right to stand before kings, to piss alongside the wind. If I dies in the sea, These 3 rings will pay my way. But no, that'll not happen now. You mean you will not set sail again? I love the sea more than anything. For passion, freedom, and life. There are many things about him that we do not know. There are from the dark, or from the coast, and the deep, dark things we are still unprepared to behold. Believe me, those things way deep down. Have you seen any of those things? No, but you may have heard of 1 or 2 of those stories. The fishermen tell about things they've seen out there. This is not a tales of young'uns or superstition for men who are too cowardly to face the dark. Any good seaman knows of the strong wind, strep stroke, and shake and sink. I myself have mistaken such keening for the will of a child. But there was one time it was nothing of the sort. Then the sea howled. It was not thunder, not strong waves slashing the ship. No. It was like a voice. It spoke to me in a language I cannot describe. It sound uttered by a living something. A call unlike anything I had heard before. And I understood. What did you understand? I understood that there's no more freedom for me. That the sea had other lords. And whoever they were, did not know. They would not share it. What happened then? As I navigated back to the ship, I lost all control of my ship. The great storm. The rocks of the cliff did not rest. I do not know where the remains of my dear Augustine ended up. With this passing of the tides, I looked for them once, for many moons. But all I found was a bar at the bottom of an empty glass. Never returned to the shore since. She forgive me. Now leave me be. I'll leave you alone for your thoughts. You have the gratitude of me and my whiskey. All the blathering worked up right so thirst. Why, that bell is from the Augustine. My Augustine. How on earth did you find it? I found it on the beach near the shipwreck. I thought I would never see it again. I'll clean it up, make it shine like new. Look for beach, our beach. What? I must go. I must go straight away. Oh, to be reunited by the poor Augustine. What will remain of her? No, I dare not go. Oh, but I must. Good day to you, sir. Okay. That served to give us really no information. But hey, good. Great. Good morning.
You want a drink?
Tell me about Captain Morval. Or what can you tell me about Captain Morval? Does he come here often?
Fred, he's a regular. A sad little drunk.
Do you know a man called Oscar?
You mean Father Oscar?
You can find him at the church when he's not there. It's right outside. I wonder when you know when the church is open. I knocked on the door, but there was no answer. Church? They give some dice. Barmaids ain't the people to ask about church opening hours. This here bar is my church. Most of the village have come here to see. Things in that way too. We praise here these days. The whole village has forsaken the church, but why? Down's forsaken. No work on the coast these days, see? You can make much of a living. Most of the fishers and sailors have up and left. Half the cottages lie abandoned, and those who stayed or barely leave their homes, except to come here, of course. But surely there must be more than just this. Many coastal towns face some of the struggle, but none lie abandoned. Well, there's rumors. Silly stories, if you ask me, but some are real serious. Fathers, big dependable guys, They'll tell you they've seen him out there on the water, apparitions, shapes among the rocks. I say it's the booze talking, and I should know. Who could see anything in all the mist anyway? But fishers, they're superstitious. Folk believe the tales, and one by one, they just didn't come to no more. Have you met Professor Wright? The professor? Sure, saw him every day as a young'un. I was involved him in the village. He's la-di-da, I ran with folks, respect him. Got stuck in. Didn't last though. Shut himself away. Started getting visitors from out of town. He stopped coming to the village eventually. Last I heard, he'd gone crazy. None of us know for sure, though. It's been years since I saw him. A couple of taps of pale ale. Apparently this place likes the palest of ales. Let's see what happened to What's His Nuts on the shore. Person really doesn't like us. Neither the cracks in your hull nor the flanking paint. None of it matters. You're beautiful as ever, Augustine. Today we will reach the sunset together. Because I cannot put into words what a great service you have done. You've rendered this drunken knave, just you, stranger. And brought me my lost treasure, May. This old sailor's spyglass. Whatever way it can. I'll light the way to yours. Take it. It's a gift from the heart. An old telescope, being rusted by the sea salt water. It's still in good condition. Huh. Wonder if we can use it to spy on What's Her Nuts. Bitch. Why you gonna be like that? Well, I don't know of anything that we haven't seen yet. Maybe we leave? How are you feeling? I'm feeling alright, man. Just a bit tired. Discovered the identity of the man we seek. Oscar's the priest at Wicked Port Farah. Church is now closed. My dear Wakefield, what advice can I offer? A church would not remain closed all day. You wait and do so. In the meantime, talk to the villagers. Perhaps they will reveal something useful about the professor. Not what I meant to click. I guess the only place we can really talk to anybody is here. Well, it's not useful now, is it? Haha! Excuse me, are you spying on me?
I'm sorry, I did not mean to. You are not from these parts, are you?
No, I'm just passing through. Are you alright?
Yes. Could you do me a favor? For a long time I wanted to visit the tomb of my lover, but I cannot leave this house due to my illness. Could you please leave these flowers there? No one in this village will do the service for me.
Alright. Where's the place? Oh, you could not know how grateful I am. You're a good kind of person. You can go to the graveyard through the path right there. The name you look for is Carter. Well, I guess we just have to sneak up on that bitch. Why were you spying on me? Oh, don't put it like that. It sounds so terrible. I watch folk passing by. I cannot leave the house, so I spend the days at the window. It's awful interesting. You learn a lot about people this way, you know? Really? What can you tell me about myself? I've only observed you for a while, but I can tell you're on an important mission, looking for something dear. And there is a worry over your shoulders, and a long way ahead of you. Well, that was remarkable. I'm frankly astonished. What can you tell me about Father Oscar? He's a man who lost his purpose. I see him walking aimlessly in the morning and evening, nervous and doubtful. Let me see. What can you tell me about Captain Morel? Poor Fred is always drunk. In the old times when he was not sailing, he had long walks on the beach and looked happy. But now it's a rare occasion. When he gives a quick glance at the coast, it's lost all hope. What can you tell me about the barmaid? Eva is a woman with a strong character. Once I saw her kick out a group of drunk sailors from the pub without a doubt. She's in a bad mood lately because business is not what it used to be. She will not leave the village, though, as did the others. Alright. Well. New location, motherfuckers. I feel like new location is a good stopping point. It's almost up onto that 10 o'clock mark, and I'm pretty tired. I want to get myself a little bit more food and then and relax for the evening. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys. It has been fun so far. I will definitely be continuing the game. I don't know if I'll do this again on Wednesday when we next stream, for sure. I might go back to some speedrunning shenanigans, because I do want to get better at some games. Maybe some gimmicks so that, again, I can race Aquas and the folks. But in the meantime, hopefully you all have a fantastic weekend. I do, of course, wish that the best to you all. But we need to find ourselves someone to host. Someone to host. So let us do that, and then we will go forward from there. But in the meantime, guys, I will hopefully see you all next time. And in the meantime, have a wonderful evening. Cheers.